y'all. Thank you again for following my journey. I know I haven't probably did a real update in a while. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just been when I did that last video, I was sick and I wasn't out the woods yet. I thought I was. Yeah, I was literally sick for like a month straight. It was 3, 4 weeks. It was really, really awful. Started off with the flu, then I had the bronchitis, then I had the sinus infection. So I had to get antibiotics, a breathing treatment, and I have an inhaler now. So yeah, I was just going through really, really bad. It was so miserable, extremely frustrating. I was crying at night and it was just a mess on top of being pregnant, just trying to manage my symptoms, and it was only but so much I can take. And so I just broke down and got this prescription cough medicine because I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep at night, and whew, I'm so glad that it's over with. So I am like 99% well now. I'm so sorry. It was really hard I just been tired and sick. So I'm finally okay now. So yeah, I appreciate you guys following my journey, and I'm still hanging in there. So I wrote down some notes so I can keep track and make sure I do a good update on how I'm doing. So basically this update is going to cover 3 weeks. So week 25, 26, and today I'm 27 weeks pregnant. So today is Friday. I'll be 28 weeks on Tuesday, and I'll be entering my 3rd trimester. I can't believe it, y'all. I'm in the final stretch, and I can feel it. Okay, so I wrote down my notes for my symptoms that's going on. The biggest change is the contractions. I feel straight contractions. I feel one right now. My stomach is real tight. Like I can feel it real good. Because I know they have the Braxton Hicks, and you always have Braxton Hicks, you just don't feel it until later on. So I'm definitely starting to feel the Braxton Hicks contractions. Last night it felt like straight, like real labor contractions. And so I'm monitoring it, and it's getting more frequent now that I'm farther along. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the home stretch. It's getting real now, y'all. I can't turn back. No turning back now. So I'm feeling straight like contractions. You can call it Braxton Hicks, but I know what a contraction feel like. But the doctor said just continue to monitor if it's getting more frequent. But I know I need to drink more water. I'm trying to take it easy. I'm getting to the stage where I'm feeling uncomfortable now. Like I gotta walk slower, I gotta get up slower, I gotta roll out of bed like a big whale. I can't just pop up like I usually do. So I gotta take it easy now, and I'm starting to slow down and really feel uncomfortable, and just I can't do the things I used to do and move quick like I want to. So I gotta take my time now. So that's the biggest change I've had in this past 3 weeks. Another thing is leg cramps. I didn't even realize I had it with my last pregnancy, but it's like a Charlie horse in your calf. And I had that when I was laying down the other night. I'm like, oh my gosh. And when I see other ladies, I follow y'all vlogs too. I know people further along, they have the leg cramps too. And they say magnesium helps with leg cramps or any kind of cramps or Charlie horses. I know they say they sell spray ones or you could take pills, but it hasn't been that bad. I mean, it hurts like crazy, but it's not frequent to where I need to take, medicine for it. Again, like I said, I'm moving slower. I waddle. I work in a school, so people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, why is she walking like that? One lady was looking at me. She didn't know I was pregnant because I tried to cover it up, and I don't want the kids to ask too many questions, And so she was looking at me like, why are you walking like that? You okay? I said, yeah, I'm expecting. And she was like, oh my goodness. So I don't just flat out tell people, but they looking at me like I'm crazy. So they can see it in my walk. Like, why is she walking like that? So I really got to take it easy. I'm walking slower. I can't move as fast as I want to. So I'm definitely at that uncomfortable stage. And it's getting hotter in here in Virginia. And I'm like, Lord, I'm not ready for the summertime. So I'm hanging in there, y'all. So I had a big appointment last week. I had my glucose test. And y'all, I failed the test. It sucks. They called me today. I did the glucose test last Thursday. And they waited till like a darn week later to tell me that I failed. And you know what I did bad is I ate some pound cake for breakfast. I don't know what I was thinking eating pound cake the day of my glucose test. That was so stupid. So I'm hoping maybe that was a factor in why I failed. So I'm not trying to stress too much. I failed with Nehemiah, and then I took the 3-hour test and I passed. So I'm not trying to stress too much. I'm praying that I pass the 3-hour test. So they said I'll go into more detail about that maybe next week. They said I have to go on like a 3-day diet, and then I have to take the 3-hour test. So that sucks. I thought I was going to, I kind of had a feeling I was going to fail with the eating pound cake for breakfast the day of. That was so stupid, but whatever. So y'all, I met with the one of the actual high risk doctors. They consider me high risk because of my history with stillbirth. Because I had a history of miscarriage and stillbirth, they can automatically consider me high risk. They want to make sure that it's just the extra monitoring because of my history. I also had a history of having extra fluid. They call it hydroplomiosis or something. So they're monitoring for that too. I don't have it this pregnancy, but because I had it in previous pregnancies, they consider me high risk. So definitely because of the stillbirth, I'm seeing a maternal fetal medicine doctor, high risk. So we really he really came at me with like a lot of information. So my next 3-week appointment in 3 weeks is June the 8th. So they want me to start the non-stress test twice a week. And that's where they're monitoring the baby, and they also monitor the baby fluid, baby movement. They monitor your contractions too, because I get contractions real easily. I noticed that in all my pregnancies. So in 3 weeks, I'll start the non-stress test. He also want me to do a growth scan in 3 weeks to make sure the baby is growing good, make sure the fluid is good again, and that everything is on track. Especially with me failing my first test. I know they're probably really watching me like a hawk. So I pray that I don't have gestational diabetes and that I pass this 3-hour test. Probably I'll take it in a week or so. Another big thing, y'all, is they're going to induce me again like they did with Emmanuel at 39 weeks. So that's around August the 7th. They say after a woman, especially with high risk, after 39 weeks, it increased your risk of complications and stillbirth and all that stuff after 39 weeks. So they really don't like you going too far in your pregnancy. So they will induce me at 39 weeks. And I'm fine with that. I did really good with Emmanuel. I actually was going into labor on my own right at 39 weeks, the day they were inducing me with Emmanuel. So I'm praying to God that everything goes well. If the baby comes before then I'm okay. I hope it comes, she comes naturally before then. Because I was right into labor with Emmanuel at 39 weeks. So I'm just praying to God that everything goes well. And, I'm just, following the doctor's orders with all these tests and monitoring. And I'm just praying that everything goes well, So far, everything has been going well. The baby's been growing good and no issues, no complications, thank God. So they're really, I noticed they're trying to, boot up with the interventions in my 3rd trimester. So I'm grateful, y'all. We're still here. We're doing well. And I was just sick real bad that 3 weeks. And I think it was the pregnancy and my immune system. It's probably not as strong as it should be because of my pregnancy. And I wasn't eating, y'all. I was throwing up. And it was just really bad. I'm probably the same weight. I haven't been gaining weight. I'm at my same weight. I think I was 184. I started at 175, so I've gained, 9 pounds this pregnancy. So, yeah, I'm getting up there. But I thank you guys for your love and support and just taking my vitamins. And, again, I was just trying to give you a better update. Again, the stronger contractions, Braxton Hicks, leg cramps, moving slower, and waddling, and just getting to that uncomfortable stage. So, yeah, I'm grateful for my doctors. Oh, that appointment was a hot mess. I was there forever. So I usually go to, they're located in 2 cities. So I'm going to transfer over to Newport News, which is a little bit closer to me. And I heard it's not as crowded and congested at this doctor's office. It's the same practice, but a different location. So I'll get transferred to a different location where it'll be easier on me, especially since I'll be going there twice a week, 2, 3 times a week. That's a lot, but I know it's all for the best, you know. But I haven't really bought anything. Have I bought anything recently? Not much. Maybe I'll share the baby buys in the next video. We do have a name, y'all. I think we're 90% sure on the name. I'm not going to say it yet, but it is one of the names I mentioned in the past videos, one of the ones I've been thinking about. I probably mentioned a bunch of names, but yeah, I think we're 90% sure on the name. I haven't been working in the room much. I just been exhausted, y'all. My life is nothing much going on. I basically work, eat, sleep, work again, take care of Emmanuel, and so I don't really have much time to do much for myself. I told my husband for Mother's Day that I wanted to get a pedicure and a massage. So next Wednesday, I'm going to get a prenatal massage. So that's going to be so nice. And I'll get my feet done. I only get it done like once a year. When you're a mom, you don't really have time to take care of yourself, but you got to make time, you know, or you're going to wear yourself out and you won't be able to be as productive, you know. So that's my Mother's Day gift from my hubby. So next Wednesday, I'll have a spa day. And my voice probably still not the same. It's just, I was really sick. It was really awful. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. And I'll probably cover more baby buys in the next video. But I'm hanging in there, y'all. So August will be here before I know it. So again, thank you guys again for following my journey, and I'll see you again. I don't know if I can do a belly shot. I'll try to. In the next video, I'll try to show my belly band too. Let's see if I can get a belly shot. It's kind of junky, but yeah. This is my belly, woo, for 27 weeks. And I'll try to show it more. Oh my gosh. Oh, I look huge. 27-week bump. I look a mess. And I still got that one stretch mark right at the top. And I just rub my stomach in apricot oil. Every night I rub it in apricot oil. So this is for week 27. I'm hanging in there. Thank you guys again.